Attention passionate New York Giants fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC East and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on New York Giants' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true New York Giants fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and New York Giants fans. Let's get to the news, all right, folks. Let's sit down and talk about what's brewing in the NFL offseason, especially when it comes to our beloved New York Giants. You might have heard the whispers, the rumors swirling around, but one thing is clear. The landscape of the NFC East is about to get a major shakeup, and it could very well reshape our team's defensive future in a way that's been long overdue. Rumors are swirling that the Giants are eyeing a blockbuster move to bolster their secondary, and it involves none other than Marlon Humphrey from the Baltimore Ravens. Now, this isn't just some idle speculation. Sources indicate that the Giants might be close to pulling off a trade that would send Humphrey, one of the league's most talented cornerbacks, to the Big Apple in exchange for a second-round pick in the 2026 NFL Draft and a fourth-round pick in 2027. This kind of move, if it comes to fruition, could be a game-changer for the Giants' defense. Humphrey, a veteran with a nose for the ball and a knack for making those crucial plays, would add a much-needed boost to a secondary that's been inconsistent at best. It's reminiscent of what the Jaguars experienced with Jalen Ramsey back in 2019. Ramsey's arrival sparked a turnaround in Jacksonville's secondary, boosting their coverage snaps by a significant margin, and in turn, elevating the entire defense. That kind of upgrade could be exactly what the Giants need right now, especially considering how thin and injury-prone their cornerback group has been this season. The timing couldn't be more strategic. With a 2-9 record, the Giants are desperately looking for ways to create turnovers and tighten up their defense. They've been giving up an average of 3 points per game, which simply isn't good enough if they want to contend in the playoff chase. Adding Humphrey could be the spark they need to turn things around, especially with the postseason looming. You see, Humphrey is not just your average cornerback. He's a smart, versatile player who thrives in zone coverage, particularly in the safety zone, and he's been a leader in Baltimore's secondary for years. In 2025, he's been a standout, racking up 26 solo tackles, 7 assists, 1 interception, and 1 forced fumble in just 8 games. His PFF coverage grade in 2025 sits impressively at 88.2, showing just how reliable he's been in coverage. Now, let's not forget that Humphrey also missed some time this season due to a knee injury in Week 9, but he's come back strong, recording a pass breakup in Week 11 and proving that he's still got that elite ability to shut down top receivers. His skill set is well suited for the Giants' needs. His 5.1 yards per target allowed, an 82% success rate in coverage, and his ability to make those big stops, he's got 10 so far this season, are all indicators of a player who can elevate a secondary that's been struggling. The Giants' current cornerbacks, with a PFF coverage grade around 75.4, would see a significant upgrade with Humphrey in the mix. His arrival could even mitigate some of the injury issues, like the hamstring strain that sidelined Banks recently, by giving the team more depth and flexibility. On the flip side, the Ravens are looking to free up some cap space, about $5 million, by trading Humphrey, which makes sense given their recent moves. They've been rebuilding their secondary with extensions like Hamilton and aiming to develop younger players for the future. But let's be honest, Baltimore's secondary has taken a hit this year, falling from a top 10 coverage unit to an average 1. Their points allowed per game have risen from 25.1 to over 28, and that's a problem for a team that's traditionally been known for its stout defense and aggressive style, especially in a division like the AFC North, which emphasizes physicality and run stopping. Now, looking at what this means for the Giants, the numbers tell a compelling story. The projections show a potential increase of 9 pass defenses and a reduction of points allowed from 27.3 per game down to around 23. That's a huge step forward, comparing their current secondary, which has been ranked around 75.4 by PFF. With Humphrey's potential impact, it's like night and day. His addition could lift the Giants' secondary to a new level, making them more aggressive and more capable of forcing turnovers, something they desperately need as they aim to stay competitive in the NFC playoff race. And let's talk about the bigger picture. If Humphrey joins the Giants, the team's defense could resemble an elite unit, similar to what we saw with the 49ers after they added Greenard last season. They increased their third down stops by 13%, and that kind of efficiency could be the difference maker in close games, especially during playoff time. Plus, Humphrey's ability to perform in high-pressure moments, especially in the postseason, makes this a move worth considering seriously. His track record of intercepting passes, 20 in his career so far, and his knack for breaking up passes with 90 pass defenses show that he's a game changer. Of course, skepticism remains. Critics point out that adding Humphrey might cause the Giants' coverage to slip from top 10 to just average if not managed correctly, especially if the team doesn't address other defensive gaps. They worry that the move could be a gamble, but in a season where every turnover counts, securing a player like Humphrey could be the catalyst for a dramatic turnaround. Remember, the Giants' coaching staff has been emphasizing the importance of aggressive, smart defense, and Humphrey fits that mold perfectly. His versatility, able to line up in man or zone, means the Giants could tailor their coverage schemes to maximize his strengths. Now, what does this all mean for the NFC East? Well, it's a clear message that the Giants aren't content to sit back and watch the division dominate them on defense. This potential trade signals intent, an effort to become more physical, more disciplined, and more dangerous. The NFC East has always been a tough division, but with the Giants bolstering their secondary, they could be looking at more than just a competitive season. They could be eyeing that playoff spot with renewed confidence. And if Humphrey can lock down the top receivers in the league, he'll be a key piece in disrupting the flow of offenses like the Eagles or Cowboys, who rely heavily on their passing game. Moving further, the odds of the Giants making a deep playoff run could see a boost with the addition of a lockdown corner like Humphrey, especially considering the team's current trajectory. Their chances of winning the NFC East and making noise in the postseason could improve by significant margins, potentially raising their Super Bowl odds from +10, 0 to +4, 0 if this move materializes and clicks. That's a massive shift in perception, and it speaks volumes about how much the Giants are investing in their future. To wrap it all up, this potential trade is more than just a headline. It's a statement, an indication that the Giants are serious about competing at the highest level, about turning their defense into a formidable wall that opponents fear. Humphrey's presence in the secondary could be the missing piece to elevate their entire team, inspiring confidence in their fans and striking fear into their rivals. As we approach the second half of the season, the focus will be on how these rumors develop and whether Big Blue can secure this elite cornerback to help them turn the page and write a new chapter of success. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YOUTUBE algorithm to keep recommending the latest New York Giants news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now, New York Giants fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this potential blockbuster move? Do you think Humphrey would be the game changer we need to take our defense to the next level? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Giants. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest New York Giants news. We're in for an exciting offseason, folks, and it's only just beginning.